let's do this. All right, let's do this. All right, let's do this.
Alrighty, how's it everybody? Celtic Link here. We are back after months. We have a live stream ready and raring to go. We had a lot going on IRL, just things with work, things that took priority over streaming, but we finally managed to set aside some time and get things going here. So we're glad to be back. We got some interesting challenges here today, but why don't you sound off? Let us know who's in chat today for the return of the Celtic Link Saturday night live streams. And while you're at it, let us know if you guys can hear the music all right, and if you guys are if you guys can hear the sound on the mic all good, if we need to make any adjustments to our settings here. So exciting things coming down the line. Looks like we got a part to LR Turles, possibly. I don't know. I'm gonna break down the I got a couple ideas of what that second hint can mean, but Turles seems like the most likely option. So exciting things. Indication, how you doing? Welcome to the Saturday night live stream. We got a couple different things lined up, like I said here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. How's the music? How's the sound? You hear everything all right? Hopefully. I'm actually gonna turn the in-game music off, if y'all don't mind, and we're gonna kick up some lo-fi here, just to kind of chill out as we play in the background here. So let's go ahead and where's it at? Our let's see. Let's add that. Music, and where's our lo-fi? Here it is. Do we have some? Do I have another one? I thought I had another one here. Is it just that one? I guess it's just that one. All right, we'll run this for now. All right, let's do it. All right, how's the lo-fi there? Can you guys hear that? It might be a little loud. We're gonna turn it down a little bit. There we go. That should be decent right there. How's that? Hopefully you guys can hear it. Let us know in the comments down below. All righty, let's do it. All right, so are we picking Red Zone Broly's for Pure Saiyans? Maybe. We'll see. I hope I'm saying that right. Is that Rigoberto? For we could possibly do Pure Saiyans. It all just depends. So what we actually have lined up here, I'm gonna actually pull it up. I'm gonna show you guys what we got going here. For tonight's challenge, we are going to use the random. Here it is. The randomizer team builder over on the Dokkan stats website. So actually, let me pull that up for you guys real quick so you guys can see that. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it goes over nicely. Oh, nope, wrong chat. What happened there? Here we go. Boom. I don't understand why that would be the main thing it goes to, but all right, here we go. Alrighty, so yeah, we have this random team roulette here for the Dokkan stats. So shout out to these guys. We'll be sure to tag them on our Twitter post here when we're ready to go. Let them know that we're utilizing the tool. Hopefully they fixed that. There were a few issues with it when I ran it the other day, so hopefully it's fixed up here. But this is what we're gonna do for today. So let's do it. Let's start. Let's get it going. All right, got to make sure we hit that. Let everybody know we're live here. Okay, so all right. Let's do it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set the units. So this is a really cool tool because we can basically set all of the conditions that we want for our randomizer. So we're going to use only units under the leader skill. So this way the randomizer won't give us any units that are not under the leader skill. We're not going to click any specific typing, super extreme. We're going to let LRs and URs, right? Everything is available. We're not going to uncheck anything. For the units, we're going to click all units available, right? So anything. And the reason I don't want to do that is because I'm still unsure with the way the calculator works, if whether or not, like if I click 2024 plus, for example, like if it won't include EZAs of units that released before that. I'm unsure if it would do that. So we're just going to say all units. If we get a 2016 unit that has an EZA'd, by God, we're going to finish the challenge some way. Okay. All right. And with that, we're going to go ahead for the leader skill. What I think we'll do, I think we'll set it to 200 plus, right? So we can have any 200% leader or above, right? If we set 200 plus. So this should be interesting. It should bring for some interesting challenge Aniket, what are the current hard fights? Well, I mean, I'm still considering, yeah, Goku and Vegeta definitely up there. Considering Bio Broly and Cell are still in there. Gammas, I guess. There's quite a few numbers. Because we're using all units, I'm not limiting ourselves to just fights from this year. So just be aware of that. So with that, let's go ahead and let's spin our lead. Let's see what we get. What? No. No, 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 no. Okay, something happened. Something went wrong here. Okay, that should not have been the lead. All right, that's not a lead. That's not 200 plus. Okay, let's try that again. Let's spin our leader. There we go. Okay, now let's spin the rest. No. There we go. Okay, that was weird. Why was he randomly on there? Okay, what is going on here with this? It is selecting non 200% leaders. What is happening here? Okay, so something went wrong here. This would be an insanely terrible team. I mean, that's part of the challenge, but that's not right. That should not have done that. Why is it not selecting the leader? Okay, I think we're going to have to do these one by one then, I think is the issue. Okay, let's try this. All right, so let's get rid of him. All right, we have all units. We have 200 plus. All right, let's set our leader plus friends. So, all right, so let's try this one by one then. Let's see if that works. There we go. Okay. All right, and now that should be the same. No, it should be the same. Can I copy it? No. Okay, so what is going? All right, so it's not working the way I wanted it to. I don't have him, so we can't use him. So let's get him out of there. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah. So it looks like we'll have to do it one by one for it to select the appropriate leaders. There we go. Okay. Now we've got something we can work with here. Okay. So it looks like if we do that, and then this slot will just be the other God Vegeta. Yeah. So looks like this is something they'll probably have to work on, but it looks like if they do, if you just click random all, it'll randomize the leader to any character, which it shouldn't be doing. It didn't do that yesterday when I tried this out. All right. Okay. Okay. So here we go. We have a challenge team now. So now the goal is to take on an event. Lord knows what we would be able to do with this. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's head on over to game here. Okay, so we're back in our game here, and oh, we have to select the stage, don't we? Okay, so let's do how do we select the stage? How should we do this? I guess we could just spin a wheel, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's spin a wheel for the stage then. Okay. All right, so we got a wheel here with some stages. So let's go ahead and let's spin it. Let's see what we get. We got a random blank space. Okay. Let's spin that again. Okay. RNG is not working with us today. Okay, Special Battle Gogeta. Okay, so we have a stage here. So let's go ahead and let's flip back over to our game now. Ta-da! All right, so okay, there's some kinks to work out for this. All right, so Special Battle Gogeta. That's this one over here. So let's see if we can actually do that with this team. This should be. All right. Seriously, Ichigo, by the way, welcome back. Yeah, so this event here. So Special Battle Gogeta. So let's do all right, that, and then let's set up the team with the characters that we have. So We got Vegeta's family, Realm of Gods. This is going to be a very, very interesting fight. But who was on it? Okay, so we had him. Who else we got here? Great Ape Vegeta. Where's he at? Great Ape, Great Ape, Great Ape. Where are you? There he is, Great Ape Vegeta. We have King Vegeta. Why did we get so many int types? What the heck? Not you. There we go. STR Super Trunks. Let's go STR. It should be like one of my older. There he is. And then finally we have the Tech Gotenks, who I think is 55%, maybe 69. I don't know. Oh, it's not Realm of Gods, is it? It's Vegeta's family and crossover. That's what it is. There he is. Wait, what? Oh, because I clicked full match. There we go. All right. Where's he at? There he is. What is he at, anyways? Yep, 55%, like I thought. Okay, so now the question becomes, how do we do this? Oh, this might be a challenge. This might be an actual real challenge. Welcome back, guys. So I see quite a few people here that we haven't seen in quite some time. So thank you guys all for coming out. I appreciate you guys being here to welcome us back here. This does look undoable, but we're going to try it anyways. I don't care. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Support memory. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know if we should take something that gives us a flat buff, or if we should take something like an Icarus that would give us an... I don't think the Icarus would matter. I don't think it's going to give us enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's just take the Vegeta's family. Yeah, let's take the Vegeta's family buff then, at least. Boop. Okay, and now for items. What do we use for items? We only get one. Maybe a ghost? No, but then... Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this might actually be undoable. We're gonna have to think of a different way to change this, to pick the stage for this. But let's just see what happens here. Oh yeah, definitely with a setup like this, yeah, no way. Yeah. Okay. So we need at least a Vegeta here. There's no way we're making it through this turn, so that's an automatic loss there. Okay. Okay. First off, let me restore my support memories. Expired treasure items converted into coin. What treasure item? I don't even know what treasure item that was. Okay. Favorite Zelda game has to be Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. It's a close second. It's a close second between the two. Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, about that. I don't think that's gonna work. We're gonna have to think of a different stage. What if we try one of the older red zones? How about that? Let's try... Where's the red zones? We're gonna have to think of a different way to select the stages, because yeah, that's not happening. But what if we try... Let's do the original Red Zone Broly. What happens if we do that? Boop. Where is it? There they are. All right. Nope, not that one. Edition, GT edition. movie edition. 8 should be the boss rush, right? Which means 7 should be Broly, right? Okay. I see. Yeah, I couldn't use any of the scrolls. I used all the Kais, so I didn't need those, so that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Boo boo boo. Okay, so what was our team again? Oh, I remember. Okay, let's just redo this team here. Okay, so SDR, boom, and then all the way down here we have the Super Trunks. Where did he go? SDR, there we go. Boom. Okay, and then we had a bunch of int types. You, we had you, and then we had King Vegeta, and then who was our last one? Last one was Tech. Oh, it was the Tech Gotenks. That's right. All right. Boo boo boo. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There he is. Okay, so let's see if we can pull this off with one of these. Okay, yeah, so like I said, I'm not sure what happened there. That was the first time I've ever had it roll. Like, I rolled this a couple of times to test this out for a video beforehand, and I mean, we got some decent rolls, but good lord. All right, what's up, True UI? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're back to see us get destroyed in the most ridiculous way possible, but here we are. Okay, so good thing is I think this is old enough that we can actually get away with just steamrolling it with Vegeta, but let's see. Let's see. Yeah, okay. This might be the trick. Okay, this might have been too easy. Well, actually, I don't know. That's not true. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Especially because right here, okay, we have an Usher. We actually screwed ourselves, didn't we? Okay, let's use the Usher here, because I don't think anybody here is going to live. Yeah, okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Alrighty. Ichigo, the rolls failed because of stream RNG. You are 100% correct. That's what it is. But no, like, we actually, the last time I rolled it, I think I got like, I didn't get Realm of Gods. What did I get? Oh, when I rolled it, I got Super Vegito, the 10th anniversary one. But it actually gave me some decent units on his lead. I mean, we still had some, random 2016 units. Like, there were like 2 2016 units on there. Pure Saiyans. The Int Turles was on there for that matter, because he's Pure Saiyans, right? But the other ones were not there. It didn't do what it did there. I wonder if something changed since last time, because like you saw with the first roll, when I hit roll all, it actually rolled us Dark Mask King, which should not be possible. Okay. Ichigo, the website's called Dokkan Stats. Here, why don't we do this? Here you go. I'm gonna drop it in the chat for you guys. So here's the website right here. It's really fun. Go try it out. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I know this isn't gonna do anything, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I think we screwed ourselves by not floating the God Vegeta earlier. We'll have to try this again. No problem. Oh, wait, Trunks. Are you doing what I think you're about to do? Give me one more. No! We were so close. If he had gotten that third super, this would have been over. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. You know, I'm really gonna be pissed if he AoEs right here. I'm gonna be like super duper ultra pissed. Yep, there it is. And we're dead. Yeah, I screwed myself by not floating Vegeta. And explode. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. So this one is actually doable, but we do need to find a better roulette. I think we need a roulette that includes older stages, right? The roulette that I had did not include older stages. And I think that's the problem, because obviously with a team like this, we kind of need them. Okay. Who do we link better with? Oh, good God. Oh, good God. Okay. Well, doesn't King Vegeta give support? Pure Sans Vegeta's family 25%. Okay. I mean, it's better than what the other guy is given, so we'll take it. Dog, is that really a jab at STR Super Trunks against AoE Broly? Really? We're really gonna play that game? Alrighty. Okay, so that's done. Alright, get you out of here. Let's take that. Take that. And then send him off. Okay. We can do this. I believe in us. We literally just have to make it through that one turn. There we go. All right. But now we have a problem. How many attacks are there in slot 1? Okay, what's the over-under that's a AoE, guys? What are we thinking? I'm pretty sure that's going to be an AoE. What do we think? We could risk it. If it's not an AoE, we live the turn, right? If it's not an AoE, we live the turn. But if it is an AoE, it's an instant loss. Let's just use this. Really? I must have clicked something wrong. All right, I must have clicked something wrong. I must have done something wrong that it's rolling that for me. All right. Okay, now for the fun piece. Oh my goodness, did he really? We got to turn 4, which means we don't. What does he need to transform? Do we not have? Can be activated with another crossover or Realm of Gods ally attacking in the same turn. Or Realm of Gods enemy starting from the 4th turn, but. Oh, no. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do a little praying to God here. Come on. 43 mil. How much HP does he? I don't even know how much HP he has. Okay, well, you know, when we don't crit and we do stupid things like that. There we go. No. Okay, Trunks is going to bring it home here. Trunks is going to bring it home here. That's right. He only has like 60 million HP, doesn't he? Yeah, there we go. We did it. Ha ha ha. We beat the system. That rigged roulette. We beat it. We beat the rigged roulette. Okay. Sweet. All right, there we go. First challenge complete. Hooray! We do need a better system for selecting a stage, though. Well, there's 9 of you here. How about I let you guys select the stage, right? How's that sound, chat? We do that for now, but also be aware of the team we have. So I'll let you select it within reason, right? Obviously, don't throw us, you know, Red Zone God Goku when we've got a team full of 2016 units, right? All right, so first challenge down. So let's head back to the title screen here, and let's hop on back over to our select screen, and let's see. Okay, I must have done something wrong. Units under leader skill. What if I select that? But I want that, right? Lead. There we go. Friend. Okay. Now, all right, let's try. We have all units. All right. All units. Only 200 plus leads. Leader equals friend, right? So that way we get the same lead. Okay, let's see what happens if because I don't want to do the category, so I want to do the lead. So let's spin the lead. There we go. I think we fixed it. Okay, we got middle cooler. Cool. All right. Okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. We got Goma. Okay. Goldo. What? AGL sub. Do I even have that sub? I'm gonna have to re-roll that one. I don't have him. And I don't feel like do it. Well, actually, do I? Let me check. Power of let's go. What is it? Terrifying Conquerors and Power Absorption. Do I even have that guy grinded? I feel like I might have. No, I think I sold him a while back, so I actually don't have him. Okay, so let's re-roll the sell then. Ginyu. Okay. Okay, game. I see how we're gonna be. Alrighty, so there's our team there. So while I'm building the team, chat, drop me some stages. I'll take a look at the first 3 stages and I'll choose between those 2. All right, so this is our team here. So we're gonna go ahead and head on back to game here, and let's build our team here. So we got we'll just build them right here. So power absorption, cool. We get to use metal cooler. That's nice. I can't complain about that. Not you, not the SSR. We want him. Let's see what else. Who was the other one here? Oh, the tech, Frieza and Sorbet, not AGL. Tech. Where's he at? Tech, Frieza, and Sorbet. There he is. Actually, Goldo and Ginyu. And then King Vegeta again, huh? What is this game and giving us King Vegeta? Int. Boom. Boom. There he is. Okay, so this is the team we're running with, chat. What stages you got in mind for us? I'll let you guys pick the stage for this one. Red Zone Metal Cooler 2025. Really? Is that what we want to go with? I won't say no, but let's see. Let me see here something. All right, let's see if maybe I can find a roulette that somebody has posted. This is just up to 8th year. Okay. Here, how about we add all of these in here then? Let's do this. All right, here we go. Okay, so I've added some new stages to our wheel. We got Supreme Magnificent Battle, Universal Survival Saga. We got Red Zone Metal Cooler, or Goku and Vegeta. Red Zone Bio Broly. I don't know if this team will be able to get through Bio Broly. Most of these characters are not going to handle it. Well, maybe. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. So it's between Bio Broly, Universal Survival Saga, Goku and Frieza, and Red Zone Metal Cooler. Those are our choices. I think we have enough tricks up our sleeves, though, to make Bio Broly work. That's the thing. Okay, so... here we go. Alright, so I added a bunch of stages here, so... if we can't decide here, I can do another spin. Metal Cooler in the Artificial Red Zone. Okay, let's do that. I like that one. Okay. Which one is that? That's stage 3? Right? Because 6 is Cell Max. Gamma's 4 is Broly, right? So 2... stage 3 should be Metal Cooler, or stage 2 Metal Cooler. They really ought to be named. They really ought to be named. I think it's this one. I think it's stage 3. All right. And then our friend Tech Stream. There we go. Perfect. All right. So, let's change this to Terrifying Conquerors. Oh, that's Wicked Bloodline. Terrifying Conquerors for 3. Oh, but it's only for 3 turns. What about this one? Movie Bosses. Dang. What about this one? Movie Bosses or Revenge. Okay, that might work. Okay, let's go with this one. All right. Or for 3 turns, right? We only need 3 turns. The 3. Okay, yeah, let's go with this one then. Terrifying Conquerors, Wicked Bloodline. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's see if we can pull this off. All right, this is the Metal Cooler stage 2. Excellent. Let's do it. Alrighty. Alright, so we are going to have to float off a Metal Cooler, though, looking at our setup here, which sucks because look at all those attacks in that slot. Game, why do you hate me so much? We need to build him up. But we have our other cooler coming in, so okay, we'll just do this. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, we get a double super on Goma, but thankfully we do get the dodge. I'm pretty sure we're dead next turn, but we do have the Usher, so that's it. So that's what I was thinking here. Holy crap! How many supers can he do? Bro just did 3 supers. Oh, yeah, okay. This is going to be an interesting challenge. I think we could have pulled it off if we had a little something better there. Okay, so let's try that again, but this time let's not get both coolers. Okay, seriously? Really? 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 Okay, let's see here. Extreme Tech. Okay, what if we switch up our items? Oh, nope. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Nope, nope. I did not mean to click that. Let's back out. No. I think there is a path, but we can't have both coolers on the same rotation. That's the problem. Let's see here. Let's try it. Okay, seriously, there is no way. Hey, what's up, Bringer? Welcome to the stream here. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna re-roll a unit here. I'm gonna re-roll the LR Ginyu here. Didn't help much. It's STR cooler. Alright, but at least he's a little more synergetic with the team. STR Extreme. I don't know why you got rid of my stuff here. There we go. It was this cooler. Okay. All right, let's again. I think if we can get a turn where we can at least have one of them on there, we could do this. But this game is dead set on giving us a bad start. Okay, let's just stick with that then. There we go. Okay, this we might be able to make work. Okay, cool. All right, finally, something we can work with. Okay. We can actually work with this now. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see. Let's do that. And let's go with attack. Get the extra attack. And let's see if that's enough. That's not your fault, man. We needed the... I wish he... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. But let's see. Can we... If we can at least live a normal here... This game is dead set on giving us something we can't work with. I just realized we don't have Metal Cooler's intro. I just realized that. Because the game gave us no Wicked Bloodline or movie bosses. Other than the other lead. I just realized that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Goldo's dead. This might be a bit too much for the characters we have on this team. We're gonna have to bank on a dodge. Nope. I was gonna say we're gonna need that hypo dodge, but nope, not happening. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, these might be a bit too hard, so let's back it down here. I'm gonna spin the wheel on a stage that maybe for the characters that are on the team might be able to use. So here, let's go here. All right, so we have a different wheel. I added some stages from, this is pretty much all stages from year 7 to year 8. So this might be a little bit more fair when we have a team like this. We'll use the other list when we have a bit of a stronger team. So let's go ahead, let's spin the wheel here, and let's see what we get. All right, we got movies, Lord Slug. Okay, this we can work with. All right, so now let's come on back over here. All right, so movies, Lord Slug is all the way down here. And I think it should be movie edition stage 1. There we go. That doesn't help. I think it's so stage 1 was Turles, so 2 should be Slug, right? Oh, that still doesn't help. Okay, I'm pretty sure 2 is Slug. All right. Here's our team. All right, let's roll. Okay, this should be a little more workable here. Yep. Okay, I was right. 2 is Slug. Alrighty. Okay. And of course we get both coolers on turn 1. Alright. Let's do that number. Keep Frieza and Sorbet. And then let's take that. Okay, so hopefully this works out. I think we should be okay here, but obviously we're going to have issues with characters like Frieza and Sorbet here. So we got to figure out a different way to select the stages, because obviously this doesn't really work long term. I wish there were a way on this website to have it randomly select the stage. Oh, it does. Oh, it... Chat, I am incredibly not smart. Okay, excellent. All right, now Frieza and Sorbet, just like not die to a normal here, please. Just like not die to an... Hey, cool. What 6% per super does to it does to a unit. Alrighty. There we go. Perfect. All right, who we still got in chat anyways, right? I see there's quite a few of you guys going. I'm actually very surprised. I'm happy. Thank you guys so much for coming out for this. I did not expect to see a turnout today, and so, you know what? I am incredibly grateful here. Okay, now the big problem I'm envisioning here is Vegeta might take some damage here, but I don't know. 6% per super from the bosses. Plus 20%. Never mind. Goma just one-shot him. Not what I thought was going to happen. Yeah, this is a little too easy. Alright, let's grab that. There we go. No big bad bosses, but at least we can get that. And let's do it. Mind you, I don't think we have Cooler's intro up. Yeah, half the team may as well be Cybermen there. Half the team may as well be Cybermen, and that's kind of the issue with choosing an event. Okay. There we go. And the problem is, with some of these older events, the Dokkan Fest essentially solos them, so it does make it a bit too easy. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, so second challenge down, and we'll be able to pick another team. I'm gonna... Maybe we change some of this. But I like the idea of being able to have, you know, random units here. So I don't know if I want to say all. Okay, so second challenge down. Let's head on back over here. And let's click a All right, so let's clear this out and let's spin it. Do we need to clear it? No. Everything's still the same. Okay, and let's spin. Let's see. What? Okay, see, it did it again. We had it working earlier. Okay, so let's try this again. Under leader skill, leader friend, leader equals friend. All right, leader equals friend. 200% all. Okay. Now let's spin it. There we go. Oh, okay. So this is what we're doing here. Okay, that we're gonna have to re-roll. Okay, interesting. Curious. Okay. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay, let's re-roll this. What? Oh, he leads full power. That's why. Okay, and so guess what I found is that all we had to do was scroll down, and there's a event challenge that we could have done. Funny that, like I said, I am not an issue. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. All right, so let's spin the event. Let's see what we get. Okay, who dares the showdown? It's Daima edition. All right, let's see. Okay. Um, let's see if we can do it. Heated Throwdown Daima edition. Not that one. Yeah, that one. Okay, and then let's go with our team here. Okay, so this is interesting to say the least because what is the lead? It's heroes and full power, right? Or is it crossover and full power? Crossover and full power, I think, is the lead. Nope, I don't want them both. Actually, you know what? Yeah, this isn't gonna work because these guys, if I remember correctly, these guys actually need a full. They need full. Yeah, they need a full power or a full heroes allies attacking in the same turn. So at no point can we even have that set up here, can we? Right? Because if we went this, LR, Broly, AGL. Yeah, it looks like they went and just chose his full power lead for us, and that's what they give us. So, I mean, I guess we would have it up at all times. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, we are just getting like the worst possible randomizers here. Yeah. Okay. Let's test it out at least. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay. Bojack is Weirus. Where's Weirus at? 222 and LR, Goku, and Frieza. Like, what are we doing here? I may have to just go ahead and set 2022 because they're getting a little out of hand with these 2016 units. Okay. Let's see what happens if we do this. We are allowed... Nope, this is another one where we're only allowed one item. Okay, so what item do we even bring? Exploding Rage. It's GT Heroes. Enemies down. 9% for saviors. A few of these guys are on saviors. That could work. All allies, 20% for 7 turns when there's a GT bosses. We could just go with the Icarus. That might be the way to go. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Int. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Let's just see if we can even get through a turn. I doubt we can, but let's see what happens. I doubt we can even get through a turn, but I want to see what happens here. Because also remember, Goku needs to. It's not. Yeah, it's not like we can even hide any. Oh, okay. We're gonna eat a super right away. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is not possible. What? Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna have to set it. I didn't want to do that, but we'll set 2022 plus, right? Because it is literally just throwing everything at us. So let's head on back. Let's respin here. So let's clear. Okay, we want units under the leader skill. Leader equals friend. We're going to set 2022, 200. All right, let's set it to 220. How about that? Let's do that. So we can only use 220 leader skills here. And let's spin. Okay, Vegeta's family. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so it is including easy A's. Okay. Let's see, now this is something I can work with. Okay, this is something we can work with now. Why didn't it do this earlier? Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. This is something we can work with, and now let's spin the event. What? No, okay, that doesn't count. We're not doing punch machine. Okay, that might be too easy. Let's spend one more. Okay, there we go. Stage 2 cell max. We'll take that. Okay, that's a good one. All right, perfect. So stage 2 cell max, that we can work with. That's a decent challenge for some of these units. We can make that work. So let's see, where is it? Here we go. Right. There it is. Stage 2. All right, and now let's build our team. So we have Vegeta's family. Pretty much all of Vegeta's family, actually. Vegeta's family. Tech. So let's go you. Let's go you. Let's go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to respin the Trunks because, oh, well, does he need full crossover? It's per crossover, isn't it? When all allies are... Yeah, okay, so that's actually... Wait, is he on Time Travelers? No, he's not, right? Are they? No, the little ones are, but is he? Oh, they are. Okay, maybe this can work, actually. Okay, this might actually be able to work. Attack, you, AGL, you, is, and back to AGL. This one. Okay, excellent. Okay, this might actually work. We might actually be able to do this because we can actually have multiple items here to help out that Fizz Trunks. So, let's see. Let's bring a Bulma item here because that'll help. And let's bring the Guide Robo because at a certain point when we get there, we'll be able to lower the attack and defense of Cell Max. So that'll be helpful. And then let's bring a Whis, I guess, because that could help us early on. All right. And then since we're all Vegeta's family, we'll take the buff for Vegeta's family here. Or actually... All right. Vegeta's family, one parent shot, and that's not the one. Where is it? this one. Okay, Pure Sands, Hybrid Sands. 15%. No, that's not the one. This one, the Bulma. Alright, Pure Sands, attack defense for the 4th turn, or when HP is with the... okay, that doesn't help. Thought it was going to recover us. Yeah, let's just stick with the Icarus. Okay, let's do it. Alright, we got a unique challenge, so this is kind of more what I was hoping we would get for this. This is kind of what I was hoping more to see for this. Okay, so... grab that. That's not ideal. Okay, so let's use... Whis here. Yeah, okay, let's use a Whis here. Grab that. And then that. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, had a feeling that super was going to be right there in slot 1, and we still took 190k. So yeah, the Whis was a good call here. Question is, can we actually do decent enough damage here? This is before the damage spike, so I mean, ideally we shouldn't have to hold out that much. Alrighty, excellent. Yeah, we had a little bit of a struggle there, but we made it through. No worries, no worries. Alrighty, excellent. Okay, where are my EX Super guys? There it is. Okay, I was getting worried for a second, Vegeta. Okay, we do need some crits, though. And that's not an EX Super, Vegeta. That is not an EX Super. Nor are we critting. What is going on here? Oof. Wow, really? Wow. Okay. Huh. Okay, interesting. Alright, so looks like we can't have... Am I really going to have to rebuild that team? Really? Okay. Well, I should have saved it. Alright, Tech, you, AGL... where's he at? There he is. There. Okay, we have no slot 1 units either, by the way. In case you hadn't noticed. Let's see. Wait, who was the other one? Oh, the Tech God Trunks. That's right. Okay. Not seriously? Why would you do that? This team. We can do this. I believe in us. Alright, looking back at Annie, how do we feel about it? Honestly, not that bad. In hindsight, I definitely think it could have been worse. But it is not. I don't think it's nearly as bad as people felt in the moment, I would say. I think in hindsight, it ended up being pretty alright. Maybe not the best anniversary you had, but it's certainly not the worst. I do feel it was better than 6th anniversary and 8th anniversary, right? I started playing at 6th anniversary, so I would say it's better than 6th anniversary for sure. Definitely better than 8th, but I do think compared to 7th, 9th, and 10th, yeah, probably not as good. Okay, so now, tricky. Okay, we're going to use this. All right, and then we're also going to use this. All right, there we go. Okay. A really bad setup here, but whatever. We'll make it work. How about you though? How about you guys? What do you guys think? Right, in hindsight, now that we're right before Tanabata or TDC now, how do you think? What do you say about Anniversary? Honestly, yeah, I do think the worst part about it was the Jiren fight, the Omega, and the Goku Frieza fight leaving. That did suck. But all in all right. The units were pretty awesome, and I can't complain. There we go. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, so I do think we have to do a little bit of team protection here, but I think we can pull this off. All right, because we do this, we do a Whis here. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, so hopefully the Whis is enough here to live the super, because that's kind of all we need. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, looking back, right, you don't think it was the worst. Same here. Hate the time limited stages. Yeah, I feel like most people do. It, you know, definitely was kind of the worst thing about the anniversary. But otherwise, I mean, I don't really feel like I had a problem with the rest of it. Everything else was fine. Even in the moment, like I wasn't even thinking about the time limited stages. Even once we knew they were leaving, in the moment I was enjoying the state. Well, okay, that's not true. I did not enjoy the Jiren fight, but the other two fights had a lot of fun with. I actually wish they kept the player's choice battle. They should have kept that one. That one was really fun, actually. There we go. Really? Really, Trunks? You just gave up doing every single additional super. Really, my guy? Okay. All right. See, now the problem is, once we get to a certain point in damage, as you know, Cellmax gets infinitely stronger. So we're going to have to be aware with that. And yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. I don't even know how. I'm sorry. How do you pronounce your name? Is it E3? I'm sorry. I can't. I apologize. But anyways, yeah, in the moment, it kind of makes you feel like you got to spend right away. But then, like, you know, once the event leaves, yeah, I totally get that, right? It's like, why bother? Yeah, I totally see where you're coming from with that. Excellent. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so now we get the Icarus. Not ideally on the turn that we wanted, but whatever. Okay. Can he have his attack lowered? No. Okay. Alright, so let's use the second Usher here. There we go. Might get that Vegeta to do Vegeta things. Alright, we might actually be able to do this after all. Alright, but God Trunks isn't going to do a whole lot here because he's got... yeah, we don't have a full Time Traveler's rotation here, so God Trunks obviously not going to be at his best. Alright. Okay. We're actually not going to get that. I just realized we're not going to get to standby Trunks either. Okay. All right. Oh, but we can use Vegeta's active, so let's do that. Did like no damage, but whatever. Okay. Oh, and we can lower his attack this time. Boom. Aha. There we go. And then boom. And that should do the trick. Let's do it. Okay. He has supered slot 1 like every single time here. That's crazy. All right, 47 mil on the friend Vegeta. Perfect. 46 mil. Excellent. Okay. Funny how you mentioned that, Platinum. Welcome, by the way. Funny you mentioned that, right? Not a fan of how EX Supers were handled right as we hit the EX Super on Vegeta. Funny how that worked. Okay, excellent. All right, all right, all right. All righty. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, Platinum, I'm with you. I love the Tag Force too, right? They definitely are fun. But personally, out of all the anniversary units, I have been a big fan of Daima Goku. I know he got a lot of hate in the beginning, but I personally like using him, right? But maybe that's just me, but I totally feel where you're coming from. Okay, excellent. So another challenge down. Excellent. And this one was definitely a little more challenging, I will admit. So cool. Okay, let's do another random team here. Okay, so let's head on back over. Okay, and let's spin our wheel here. And you know what? I'm gonna grab a cup of water while it spins. So let's make sure we fix that. All right, and now let's spin. Okay, what the heck did I just come back to here? Okay, what is this team? My goodness. All right, so what do we have here? We have, all right, Gamma 2 and Piccolo. We have Gamma 1. We have 18 and Krillin. We have Fizz, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. We have Zeno Trunks, and okay. All right, so this game is out to get us, I see. All right, well, let's spin the stage here. Okay, funny enough, we might actually be able to do this with this team, but that might be a little too easy. Let's Extreme Super Battle Road Gifted Warriors, huh? Okay, you know what? That's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna take this one. We're gonna take this. Okay. Yeah, because we don't get to run Extreme Super Battle Road often. So you know what? Let's rock this. Let's rock this. Okay. Okay. Um. Let's see here. By the way, chat, how's the Lofi going? Are you guys actually able to hear it here? All right. Boop, boop. Extreme Super Battle. Actually, it should be near the top, right? Because it just refreshed not that long ago. So let's see here. Ooh, Okay, maybe I was wrong. Oh, here it is. Okay, and then now, what stage is it? 14. Okay, this might be a B. Well, I don't know. Let's see. That's not right. Gifted warriors only. It's not stage 14. That's wrong. Gifted warriors. What stage is gifted warriors? 70. That is incorrect. Okay, well, we found it. That's all that matters. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go SDR. We got him. Wait, Fizz. Is he even on Gifted Warrior? No, he's not. So why would he give us that stage? I am so confused. I can't do... He's not on Gifted Warriors. Okay, this is messing with us. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to spin the event. Let's redo it. Choose a different event. Alright, so I just re-rolled the event here. We got the Super Boo all seriously serious battles. Okay, so that could be a decent challenge for this team. Why would it select? Okay, we'll have to let the Dokkan Stats guys know that the stage selection's a little messed up there, but okay. Seriously serious battles. Which one is Super Boo? Vegeta and Nappa. Oh, that's the original one, isn't it? So we have to go to the old one. Where's the old one? Is the old one even still available? Oh no, yeah it is. Here it is. Okay, Super Boo. Here it is. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so let's put together our team here. So STR. Where is he? Here he is. And the category is right. Superhero, Special Pose, Battle of Wits. That's what it is. That's why 18's on there. Battle of Wits. Okay. Superhero. Battle of Wits. And Special Pose. There we go. Alright, so STR, that gives us 18. Where's she at? She's down here somewhere, isn't she? One of the older units. There it is. Okay, and then we've got AGL, Zeno Trunks. There he is. And we got Fizz, this guy, and Tech. We got the Saiyaman 1 and 2, and then STR Gamma 1. Excellent. Okay, this should be an interesting challenge to say the least. Where's our STR here? STR. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, so another unique challenge for the video here. I wonder if we're gonna be able. We should be fine here, right? We can't use items though, so no items to protect us. We have to just survive. So this is gonna be interesting. Can we do this? Can we do this? All right. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was you, Uni. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay. Got it. Now I know who I'm talking to. Excellent. Okay, so do I think TDC will be Fusion Reborn Angel Goku? Platinum? Let's see. You know, it's got to be something. It's assuming the leak is true and now seeing that part 2 is another movie boss, I'm definitely seeing it as a big possibility. all things considered, you know, because I mean I can't really think of what other movie it could be. Superhero, maybe we can get a transforming Beast Gohan, but I don't know that they would want to do that so soon. I feel like that might be something they want to save for anniversary. Gogeta Blue and Broly, maybe, but TDC last year was Dragon Ball Super Broly, but it would coincide with Legends 8th anniversary though, so it's hard to say. But I can't really think of another Z movie that would qualify that. But I do think it is movies, especially because they're building up movie bosses right now. All right. Oh, these guys. What happened? You guys are supposed to dodge. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're definitely gonna need some big dodges. That's okay. We can't use items either. Okay, let's try. I didn't save the team again. Okay. STR. Alright, Fizz. We're rocking that special pose today. And then, where is our other one? Tech. These guys. There they are. Back to STR. Where is 18? There we go. And then who was the last one again? AGL Trunks, that's right. Okay. AGL Zao Trunks. There it is. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so let's try this again. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna we'll use the friend Gohan, so at least that way we have a slot 1. And the game decided to put both of our slot 1s in turn 1. Hooray! And yes, that was a hypo dodge. I have them built full dodge. There we go. Okay, let's rock it. Okay, this should work. Not ideal, but it'll do. Platinum, like last year's Perfect Cell into Golden Week. Yeah, building up tournament participants. Absolutely. That's definitely what I'm seeing. No, Bringer, we should be okay. I did see that we can lower the attack on Super Boo here, which will be helpful. Or defense, rather. Okay. So we just gotta live, really. That's what we gotta do. Excellent. Okay, we need some crits, though. That's what we really need. We really need some crits here. Excellent. Oh, okay. Alright, let's get that dodge there. Saiyaman 1 and 2. There we go. Oh my goodness. Really? 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 I don't even think we can do anything here. This might just be death. This might actually be death here. Unless Saiyaman 2, Great Saiyaman can tank those normals. I don't think 18 can. Unless we get a hypo dodge here. Nope. We're dead. We're dead. Okay. Alright, we're going to re-roll 18 here. Alright, because we can't use items, we need somebody who at the least can dodge for us. Okay. Alright, so re-rolled 18 came out to these guys. I think we can make them work. Plus they fulfill the superhero condition for AGO Gohan, which gives us another slot 1 we can use. If there is another one on here, there might not. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's do it. Okay, we are getting some of the worst luck with these pulls, man. Okay, this is actually pretty challenging. We got both of our slot 1 units here, though, and I don't like that. All right, let's do that number, and then we'll send off the Gohan here. All right, now let's. I want to see if the Saiyaman, if the Great Saiyaman can at least live the normals here, because if not, we might have to take him off too. Because we don't have any items that we can use to protect us. Okay, here's the super on Gohan. It's post-super, though, and we have our superhero ally, so we should be fine. Yep. Perfect. Alright, and then we got Gamma 1 here, although he's not getting attacked. He's not getting attacked, so that's going to be a little bit weaker, but that's okay. Alrighty, let's see. If we got the additional super, we would have lived? You think so? Maybe. Just maybe. Excellent. Okay, can he live? He's EA during year 9, right? That should be enough to live a normal here. Jesus. Okay. All right. Okay, what if we do that? Send you off. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll do that. There we go. All right, so this game has got to get better at giving us some decent units. It keeps giving us units that are basically Cybermen. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay. We might be dead here. Let's see. Well, they build up damage reduction per super, right? So if we get a bunch of supers here, maybe... I don't know. I don't know. There we go. Okay. I mean, bright stars. We got a bunch of supers. Right? There we go. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, excellent. So I think we can do this, right? We just need the dodge from in the slot 3 there. And then next turn we swap into okay. We got this. I think. We might not have this. We might not have this at all. Let's see. Really gonna depend on how the rest of this turn plays out. There we go. Alright, 40 million here. Yeah, we get some crits here. We might be able to do this. Okay, I said get some crits. That is what I said, right? I did say that. I said get crits, right? Those are not crits. There we go. Okay, and now we just need Sandman 1 and 2 to dodge for us. That is not dodging. That is not dodging. Oh, man. We were so close, too, because then we would have had the active skills next turn. What is their dodge? Alright. Dang. Where'd the Gohan go? There he is. You know, the problem is a 55% Gohan with no equips. That's the problem. Okay. We might be able to do this. If we play this right, we might be able to do this. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, hopefully we get the dodge here. Let's do that, and then let's send off Gohan here. Okay, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. There we go. We got the dodge. There we go. And then here comes the super. All right, we want to dodge a super here. Yep. Okay. Excellent. All right, and so now that we know the rest of this turn is golden, we don't have to worry about anything here. Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Right? Because then all we have to do is survive the next turn, and then we can use turn 4 for the gamma rotation. Yeah, we got this. We just need those dodges. That's all we need. On the characters that need to dodge, that is. Alrighty. Really? Why are there so many attacks there? No. No. Okay, we're gonna have to do this then. That messed up the plan. That's not the plan. Okay, well at least the super's here. Can we dodge? Yes. Okay. Alright, we might have this. We might have this. We might have this. Okay, I believe in us. I believe in us. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, this might be the most challenging run yet. Like, not because it's impossible, but actually because we might be able to win this. There we go. Okay, we get the dodge. Okay. All right. This is doable. I believe in us. Come on. There we go. This might actually be possible. Excellent. Okay. Alrighty. There's way too many attacks though. I don't like that. Not one bit. Alright. Hopefully this is enough. Come on. What do I think of the Gamma 2 and Piccolo? Honestly, I like them. I think they're a tad bit underrated. They're not the craziest TUR we've gotten. Gamma 1 and Gohan are obviously significantly better, but they're not terrible. They're pretty good. I think their role as a floating support that builds up attack, right? That's pretty good. And plus, helping set up the powerful Gamma turn is always a plus. Alrighty, excellent. We got... Come on. Okay, nice. Double digits. Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Come on. There we go. Do it. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. We had the turn. We just needed one dodge. One dodge. Is that really too much to ask for? Superheroes. Okay. One dodge. Seriously. Like, that can't be that difficult. Okay, here we go. This might work, actually. Alright, this actually might work. We might actually be able to pull something off with this. Okay. Can't wait for the 9th anniversary ACAs. Oh yeah, they're going to be incredible. I don't like to say there's no way they can fumble them, but they are quite good, right? I don't think they can really mess them up. And I mean, so far, I don't think they really messed up any anniversary ECAs, except maybe the 3rd or the 4th year. But I'm just going to chalk that up to them learning how good they want to make those ECAs. Okay, here we go. All right, so actually, I think we might be able to pull this off. We might actually be able to pull this off. There we go. All right, 3rd and 4th years weren't fumbles. They were only sucked on global because we got that. Okay, that's fair. That, you know what, that's fair, right? In red zone, they were pretty incredible, except for AOE Broly. But you did have a chance to counter, so I guess there was that with the 4th years. So you know what? Yeah, you're right. I think that's mostly gullible brain remembering that we had to contend with Cell Max, which made it tougher. I do think the problem with the 6 years, or the 3rd years rather, is their 6-turn transformation. I think that was the major issue I had with them. Because the 6-turn transformation plus their health condition made it really hard to get them transformed. There we go. Okay. So this might actually work out if we play our cards right. I believe in us. I know we can do this. We are so close. Alrighty, excellent. All right. All right. Okay. Wow, really? That's really the game we're playing here, huh? All right. You know what? That's fine. We'll take it. Okay, bring her down. If you want to say they sucked because of how well they aged compared to the other anniversaries, yeah, it's a good argument. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair too, right? They did age pretty horribly. Although I do feel like I was using AGL Goku up till Birth of the Shadow Dragons dropped. Honestly, I do feel like I was still using him a lot on the 7 years team. There we go. Wow, he just healed up everything we did in 2 turns. There we go. Excellent. Okay. All right, so now for the trick here. So let's do that. We're going to buff him up. All right, and then we're going to swap into Piccolo here. I'm going to use his active. There we go. And then we're going to swap back into him, and then swap into him. There we go. And then now we just pray that we don't die. Okay, so I think Gamma 1, because this is a Key Blast, right? So Gamma 1 should, yep, there we go. So we get the extra attack. 100 mil, perfect. All right, Magico Uni. All right, catch you later, man. Enjoy your lunch, all right? Take care. We'll probably be ending stream soon anyway, so that's fine. Ooh, 53 million. Not quite enough. We were so close. And we're not getting crits. Oh, we were so close. Oh, man. We might not do this. No. Wait. Oh, no. Yes. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we might have just pulled this off. We might have actually just pulled this off. Hey, let's go. Okay. We did this. We did it. Yes. We just need that crit. Give us the crit, Gamma 1. No, come on. Where are our crits? What is happening, bro? We are like right here. Do not trip at the finish line. Oh, we are going to trip at the finish line, aren't we? We are tripping at the finish line, aren't we? We are tripping at the finish line. No. No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. We are right here. No. We have our damage reduction. Is it enough? It is. Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yosh. We did it. We did it. Oh, that was probably one of the most challenging ones we've had tonight. I can't believe we actually pulled that off. Wow. Okay. Excellent. All righty. Hooray. We did it. Yes. Oh boy, what a challenge that one was. That's one for the books. That was crazy because I mean we couldn't rely on any items here. Okay. Trunks for the finisher. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Woo. All right. Excellent. So, all right, we got time. How long are we looking at here on our timer here? Okay, we got about 15 minutes. We got time for one more challenge here. So let's head on back over to our category here. So let's make sure we set everything correctly once more, and let's spin. Oh, okay. Poetic, I suppose. Ending with another metal cooler. Omega, huh? Okay, come on, really? You couldn't give us a single other... Okay, there is one other movie boss. Okay, we're going to re-roll him because we don't have Baby, and so we won't be able to use him effectively. Okay. Wrong. Oh, that's the wrong King Cold. Okay. All right, at least it's a Wicked Bloodline, though, so you know what? We'll take that. Okay, and now let's roll our team here. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're doing that. Let's re-roll this guy. I think we can do it if we can get... And then there goes Baby. Okay, all right, let's rock this. Okay, I think we can do this. Let's see. All right, here we go. And then stage 2. All right, so Wicked Bloodline. Oh, no, not Wicked Bloodline. Terrifying Conquerors. And Power Absorption. Okay, let's go Tech. Let's go Fizz LR. Go End LR. Wait, can we even use him? Corroded Body and Mind. When there is a superclass enemy or 4 or more Majin Buu Saga. Okay, but we are facing superclass, so we're good. 4 or more, and we will have 4 or more. Will we have 4 Corroded Body and Mind? STR. Got 1, 2, 3. Does he count as one of the Corroded Body and Mind? And what's our other one? Okay, King Cold is this one. Okay. All right, so we got our team set up here. Let's do it. All right, so this will be the ending run we do here, and I'm actually gonna swap him for the regular King Cold, so we only have one unit here that could possibly cost us. Yeah, and then all right, let's do it. I think we can do it. Alrighty, so win or lose, this is going to be the last run of the stream here, just because we do got to wrap things up. It's been a blast. We haven't been out here for quite some time, and I really do appreciate being back here, being able to stream again. Like I said, I'm going to try to make this regular, and I want to try to do things differently this time with our stream. So we won't always stream Dokkan on Saturday. Sometimes we'll try to stream other games. Let us know if there's any particular game you guys are interested in seeing, and we'll try to see if we can schedule it. All right, here we go. Okay, we're just not gonna dodge. There we go. Okay, at least we dodged the super. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay, we're gonna dodge for two. Nope, we're eating that. We are eating that right up. Oh, fun. Okay. Well, we died a little too quickly there. To be fair, that was type disadvantage. How many do we need here? 3 or more movie bosses. 1, 2. Okay, all right. So we're gonna need at least. Okay. Let's drop him then for a movie boss if we're gonna do this then. Let's see here. We want to make it somewhat challenging, so let's see. Let's go with all right, let's do this. Let's go with AGL. Where's he at? There he is. Let's do that. Okay, so this way we only have one unit that can kind of trip us up here. All right, so let's see if we can make this work here for this turn. All right. Okay, so we are not looking good here. We might have to burn that item already, which I was hoping we wouldn't have to do. I don't even have this dude's hidden potential filled out, do I? No, I don't. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to burn that item then. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so this run, win or lose, we will have to call it here, unfortunately. Alright, and we're not going to get built up because we had to pull the item. Oh, this sucks. I didn't even realize I didn't fill his potential till we started the event. Uh-oh. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. He dies either way, whether he's got hidden potential or not. So I guess it doesn't really make a difference here. Although the dodge could save us. Maybe. There we go. Alright, so let's do that number. Let's grab that with baby, and let's send off Cold here. Hopefully Cold can live... Well, I got some dodge in him, so maybe he can live here against the super from Vegeta there in slot 3. Alright, nice thing is Omega here, I know, can counter these supers, so at least we got that going for us. But he decides not to counter Vegeta here. Well, Vegeta isn't that strong right now, so we might be okay. 200k. Not ideal, but it works. There we go. Alright, we get the additional super out of Omega. Alright, okay, we got two. Excellent. Alright, now baby's turn here. Ooh, not bad, 22 million. Okay, no crit though, needed that crit. 23. There was a crit. Perfect. We get the dodge. Yeah, okay, so King Cole. Oh, well, actually, we're facing superclass enemy, though, so we actually should... Oh, but we're not attacking Vegeta. I was going to say we can actually get rid of Vegeta's super here, but never mind. Oh, but we also don't have a Wicked Bloodline rotation, so actually that doesn't work either. Okay, but we get the dodge. That'll work. Alright. Okay, I was hoping... the game would let me take the... Yeah, see, we're gonna have to do this again because that Turles is here. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. So yeah, this metal cooler not gonna get built up, unfortunately. There we go. Alright. I think we have a shot here though. I think we can pull this off still. Maybe. Maybe not. We might not be able to, actually. I don't know if we can kill before that Turles shows up again. Alright, so we got the giant form here with the Metal Cooler Army. Or not giant form, I guess it's just a bunch of metal coolers. Alright, and neither one of our metal coolers are built up, so... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because the build-up doesn't carry over to the giant form. The giant form has its own build-up, so I actually guess it doesn't really matter here. Yeah, I'm agreeing, Timothy. Yeah, the damage might be too low. We might not be able to do this. Just... Especially by the time we get to Vegeta, because Vegeta, you kind of have to be able to blitz, which... I mean, looking at what we've got here, I don't know if we'll be able to do. But let's see. Maybe. Maybe we can get lucky here. I think it's really going to come down to how many turns of giant form we get. I think that's what it's going to come down to. There we go. We got 13 mil here. Another 14 mil. Okay. Alright, we got a second turn of giant form. Alright, so like I said, I think it's really going to come down to how many turns of this giant form we get. If we get all the way up to turn 4, I think we can pull this off. I think if we can get all the way up to turn 4, we can pull this off. All right. Keep up these crits, and we might be able to do this. Come on. I wish there were a way that we need a way to like speed up giant form a little more, especially when we have units like Cooler who can give us 4 giant forms on a team with like 3 other units that can giant form as well. And the possibility of an LR Turles that will also have a giant ape. Yeah, we definitely gonna need some extra stuff going on here. We definitely need something that would allow us to skip. No, okay. See, that's what I was worried about, is that we would end up getting, those, the few rotations here. Okay. I guess I feel like we should take the dodge, right? Let's take the dodge. And there we go. I want to save the domain. I think we need to save the domain until we're ready to attack Vegeta. I agree, Timothy, right? A 4x speed option would be nice, especially for these giant form turns or like those characters that do a lot of EX super attacks. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is tough. I don't think we're going to do this because we're going to circle back around, and unless we get really lucky with super attack placements for the Goku and Vegeta, that Turles is going to have to eat a super. Faster map speed as well. Agree, bring her down. Yeah, I agree. Okay. All right, this might work out here. All right, let's take this, actually. I know it's less dodge, but I think it could be useful to us to take the extra offense here. We got 1 million defense right now, so maybe with the extra offense it's enough. Nope, never mind. Okay, well, dang. I think we would have died anyways next turn, looking at that Turles showing up on next turn. So, well, unfortunately, you know, we had to take a loss on one of these. This is an interesting challenge. Definitely something I look forward to doing more of, these challenges. Shout out to the guys on Dokkan Stats for putting together this roulette. It's really fun, honestly. I think we need to fine tune it a little bit better, right? Like, if it can't be having it pick 6 units from 2016. Got to find a way to fine tune that a little bit more, but honestly, not that bad. Really fun. And like I said, I'm really happy to be back, guys. I want to make this a consistent thing, right? Saturday nights, live streams, back to the way we used to do things, for sure. Along with maybe adding in some additional different streams, right? So maybe not every week we do a Dokkan stream. Maybe, you know, some weeks we stream Pokemon, some weeks we stream maybe Fire Emblem, or I'd like to slowly implement Zelda games as well. So maybe we can start doing things like that. So, guys, that is it for this week's live stream. Hopefully, you guys had a good time. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll be back again next week. So, thanks everybody for coming out. Have a good weekend and aloha.